One station making history every day.
My sweet home, Chicago.
Now, John Cass.
89
WLS, John Cast, Lauren Cohn, Chicago's talk leader, 89 WLS, on the air and on iHeartRadio. Well, Lauren, you know, I don't know about this Manti Teo story. I mean, it's becoming like, I don't know, teenage girls texting type of story now. Katie, Manti.
But wait, John, we have breaking news.
Oh,
Manti Teo's girlfriend just came into the studio.
Hi, Lauren. Hi, Manti.
Hi. Good morning.
I'm so happy to be here with you. I'll tell you the real story. He's so cute. I'm just made up. I'm really a 55-year-old portly Greek guy with gray hair. When I talk to you, you think I'm a hot chick, right?
It's frightening how good that is, John. So here's what came out today.
It was a guy.
It came out today that we know that they used the photo of a woman who happened to be real, but the voice was apparently the man, and the person who they're blaming it on is Ranea Tuiasosopo.
Oh, this is like the cousin because there's a Tuiasosopo who was a ball player in the whole clique.
That's the Tuiasosopo family, who apparently tweeted an apology to Manti for the whole hoax.
For tricking the teenage boy into thinking that a man was a woman on the phone?
Right, and because he knew the lady, Diane O'Mara, and stole her identity and used the photo, he apparently apologized to her.
But what about the voice? So
she's even sympathetic towards Manti.
So hi, Manti. Can we hang out?
So it's still unclear.
LOL.
If we think.
LOL.
You're so good at that.
Yeah.
We're still unclear.
Teenagers. I know. That's all they do.
It's still unclear whether that was Tuiasosopo, allegedly, reportedly, or that there were other people helping him, like another friend who was a woman.
Can you do it with a voice changer? Like, what did they do? Tuiasosopo took helium?
But
in his mouth or what? And then inhaled helium? And then talked for an hour?
How does Manti not know this?
Yeah, okay, let's try this again. Hi, Manti. I really like you. I'm an 18-year-old hot chick.
Okay, how about his...
I'm going to die of... I'm dying of leukemia, and then I had a car crash, but please win the Heisman. I don't know. I mean, like, where's the... What do they call that? The timbre of the voice? You're a broadcaster. I'm not.
You better go to broadcasting school and learn to fix your voice. But how about the interview with Katie Couric? We're waiting for the big interview tonight, but we did hear him admit that he lied. And do we have this clip from what he said to Katie yesterday?
You stuck to the script, and you knew that something was amiss, Manti.
Correct.
Why?
Well, if anybody put yourself in my situation, Katie, put yourself in my situation.
Put yourself in my situation.
And then he said, Katie, what would you have done?
Yeah, I guess he said that too. He said...
Because she said you knew.
Right.
And then you still went on national television.
Katie, put yourself in my situation.
Tell the truth, Manti.
What I went through is real, you know, the feelings, the pain, the sorrow. That was all real. And that's something I just can't fake. And I can't fake this feeling either, that I'm really an 18-year-old girl. But I guess I can if I want to. And then what's with Katie? Did she lean forward and have that little gossipy
moment?
No, she has that gossipy girl look to her, right? When she's like, okay, Manti, you know, doing that whole thing, and leans forward and does the Katie look. And you can see like a little gleam in one of her fangs. You know, that fang
I like
thing.
Katie Couric.
Yeah, I think so too. But she has that little...
We'll see. We'll see how good her interview is. But I think, did you see this at the Cleveland Cavaliers did this? They did the Teo kiss cam. They showed shots during the game, the kiss cam of men kissing their delusional girlfriends. I love it.
I see. Nobody's sitting next to the lonely
and you can
guy.
Smooch the air.
And you smooch the air. You hug it and you hold. That's so nice.
You know, that's actually probably, men would probably like that because it doesn't come with all the baggage.
I'm getting
right?
sick. Okay, I'm just getting it up to here with this Manti Teo thing. Shut up, everybody, with the John from Maryville.
How's it going, guys?
God, save me from Manti, and I'm a Notre Dame fan. What? I'm getting sick of it. I want to go Michigan now almost. Come on.
Manti could have buried the whole thing if he just came clean and said, you know what, it's a college prank. We all pull college pranks. I feel bad. The media had to grab onto it, too, but that's all it was, you know?
Man. And
so should we forgive him? Should we forgive him?
You know,
I don't know.
It would have been off the news cycle, and then we would have just heard all about Hillary and Benghazi rather than keep the Manti thing going. You know, that's how the news works there. There's a little gap in the news, and they grabbed on the Manti.
Yeah, but listen, John. Listen, wait, hold on. John, would you believe me? Would you believe? Do I sound like a beautiful girl to you?
Mrs. Cass just called.
Cass,
said, don't come home for dinner.
Betty Cass is standing there with her hands on her hips going, wait, is something going on here, psycho? Johnny, if a guy, what's with the voice thing? It was a guy calling him? What's going on here? I don't know. I'm a little scared. All right, John, thank you. Thanks, John. I'm trying to do these punches. Okay, Beverly, Dalton.
Oh, good morning.
Hi, Beverly. Do you like my 18-year-old girl voice?
I love you, John.
Please tell my wife it was just professional.
Oh, it was just professional.
Call Betty. She's in the second grade classroom now.
Well, on Fox last night, they were reporting that the same public relations firm that Teo has hired represents Katie Couric.
Yeah, they've had that.
What?
They're floating that out there, and then they were saying, no, it has nothing to do with the publicist. It has to do with the ties to ABC and GMA. There's all that.
Beverly.
And she has said that I don't know who she was talking to who asked her, but she said she felt he was a victim. So, gee whiz. They don't think these public relations got together with him and Katie and...
Oh, what, are you from Chicago, Beverly?
Yeah.
You're kind of getting the whole...
Yes.
You're trying to put that thing together?
Originally, I am.
I don't know. I mean, I just like the idea.
Should we forgive him? Should we forgive him?
I want him to explain what's with the voice thing, right, Beverly? Thanks, Beverly, for calling. What's with the voice thing? A guy calls you, okay, and you think it's a girl. What happened to your ear? Did you fix your ear up or what? Do you have to clean them out do the whole ear wax removal?
Maybe they had some special thing on the phone, John, some FBI special thing that could change a voice.
Like one of those voice analyzer alternate?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? We're getting calls here at 591-8900. I see Al and Will and other people on the line. I'm sick of Manti. I'm about ready to become a Michigan fan. I don't want to say it, and I'm just getting so sick of this whole story, and I can't give it up. I can't quit it. John Cass, Lauren Cohn, 89 WLS.
This girl who I committed myself to died on September 12th. Now I get a phone call on December 6th saying that she's alive, and then I'm going to be put on national TV 2 days later, and they ask me about the same question. You know, what would you do?
I don't know.
What would you do, Katie?
What would you do, Katie? I would maybe speak in a normal voice and you know, or just say, "2 boy, I love you, man," or something.
Put yourself in my situation,
Put yourself
Katie.
in my situation.
Tell the truth.
I'll tell the truth. I'm sorry, I'm going back now. I've lost it.
John, come back to me, John.
I'm going back, yeah. No.
Am I going to have to hit you again? Slap you into reality.
Slap me into reality. Al from Oak Brook. Al, bring it.
John, how you doing?
Al, am I going to turn into a Michigan fan?
Alabama. Roll Tide.
Never.
You know, I've just left my breakfast in Oak Brook. I can't take this anymore. This is indicative of what's wrong with our society. You know, I have great respect for you because I read you all the time, and you're a very serious man when it comes to Chicago politics.
As long as I'm not adopting the voice of an 18-year-old girl on the air in several states. Yeah.
Yeah, you sounded very sweet.
Oh, thanks.
I think you have a little low T, but you might want to check that out.
I don't know what that means. Anyway, go. Okay, good, yeah. Okay, I will.
It's a good thing you don't.
Okay, then I shall.
You know, this sickens me. You hear this stuff all the time. We are a TMZ society. We're not taking seriously what's going on in America. And, you know, why don't we contact Katie and say, here's the number of the State Department. Why don't you call Hillary and interview her and get some serious answers?
That's right.
That's somebody I'd love to see her talk to right now. Not a football player from a losing team.
Thanks, Al from Oakbrook. And you know who I'd really like to hear an interview with? That poor SOB who's in prison, who made the video that everyone thinks is, when Obama said, "Oh, it's the video, that's Benghazi," and they threw that guy into prison, railroaded him. Oh, man. Marie, you're on the air. Marie.
Yes, I think the gentleman ahead of me mentioned part of what I was going to say. Since Ms. Couric is so delicate in her interviews, she might have been wonderful up there in the Senate yesterday questioning Mrs. Clinton. And she was so beautifully arranged and so serious when she interviewed Sarah Palin. And frankly, I think she's a little lacking in what I would consider a great interviewer. So
she did ask Sarah Palin what she had read and got caught her on that Sarah Palin hadn't read anything.
You know what, Marie? And I remember, Lauren, when Princess Diana died and Katie Couric and all these other no offense to my TV brethren.
No offense taken.
But they showed up in London wearing, like Tom Brokaw, wearing a morning coat, and Katie Couric and others with, like, these wide-brimmed hats, like they were in the summer stock or the Little Theater production of My Fair Lady in 19, you know what I mean? And they're, like, dressed up like they think...
Like they were playing a part.
Britishers wear, like, the funerals. And I'm thinking, you morons, what a bunch of chumbalones we have here.
Hey, Kathy from Chicago's on the line. She likes your voice.
Kathy, I'm pressing the button. Do I have a voice for radio or print, Kathy? Hi, Kathy.
John, I watch you, honey, and I got my eyes on you, and what you see is what you get. Is there any way we can get together and don't touch my leg unless you learn to follow through?
Kathy, I'm married to a Sicilian girl. She'd be very upset, but I just somehow just can't quit you.
Come back to me, John.
All right, thanks. Save me. Kathy, almost
just like we need to save Manti.
I'm telling you, Lauren.
Should we forgive Manti? Should we? Should we move on?
All right, I'll move on. Let me take a 2x4 first, okay? And when he's sitting there saying, "What would you do, Katie?" I would just crack him one. Not hard, because he's a football player. He can take it, Mm-hmm. All right,
I didn't mean that.
I didn't mean that. Sorry, FCC.
I want to hear from Tuasa Sopo.
I want to hear from Tuasa Sopo. I want to hear about why we do this. Why do we have
delusional girlfriends? Why do we create hoaxes?
Why do we create hoaxes? And why does respected columnists or once respected columnists put on girl voices and talk to Kathy from Chicago Ridge or wherever Al was from, who pretended to be Kathy? John Cass, Lauren Cohen, 89. WLS.
These little hermaphrodites.
The 89 WLS box office is now open.